Yes, in the previous class we have started discussing about the grep command. Here, in the grep command, we are going to search for any pattern. The pattern in the command, the syntax goes like this: grep, there will be options followed by pattern, then many number of file names. It can be single or more than one. Any problem? Someone has raised the hand. Okay, this grep command scans for the patterns and displays the lines which contains the patterns. Uh, and also we have seen those example. Once again, we see that example. Quickly, we see that example. See, I'll open the terminal. Then I'll go to that particular folder. BFOCT. All my files, it is there inside that folder. Now the control is inside the dir OCT01. Now there is a file called cat employee.list. See, this many, there are so many employees are there. They belong to different departments. This person will belong to production department, personal department, sales, marketing, admin department, marketing, production. So many departments are there. Now I'm going to search only the employees. They belong to sales department. How? It is using the grep command. Sales is the pattern followed by the file name employee.list. See, in each line, sales is there. In each line, sales is there. That is why it is going to print sales. How many is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in my list? 6 employees are belong to the sales department. Then and then we have discussed with the usage of the double quotes. Whether it is mandatory use the double quotes. This is not mandatory. The double quotes when it is required is in the pattern. If there are more than one word, then the double quotes it is required in the grep command. Or else the double quote the quotes is not necessary. For better practice, always we use the quotes in the grep command. Next thing is it is not more, a single file, it is more than one file you can give. And also there are so many options. I said grep options is there. In that, if you use the hyphen I, it is going to ignore the case. It can be in the uppercase or lowercase, it is going to display. Hyphen V indicates it is going to display all the things except the pattern matching. Hyphen N will indicate with the output with the line numbers it is going to display. If you want the number of occurrences count, you have to add hyphen C. If you want only the list of file names which contains that pattern, then you have to use this hyphen L. If you are matching the multiple patterns, those patterns with that you have to use this hyphen hyphen C, uh, hyphen E. If you use multiple patterns, you can write it in a single command. If the same patterns, if you are going to take it from some other file, all the patterns which are there in some other file, then you have to use this hyphen F. This is what we have discussed in the previous class. Now we'll start with the regular expression. See, this regular expression is then if we know the pattern completely, if you know the complete spelling of that pattern, then it is not a problem. But if you don't know, if you cannot spell that pattern, in that case, you are going to use this regular expression. What is this regular expression is, we have already seen the meta characters, the star, question mark, the brackets, all those things, which we call it as a wild card. The set of wild cards And if you design one pattern, then it is called as a regular expression. Using the wildcard or using the meta characters, if you design one pattern, then it is called as a regular expression. Wildcard set is less, but the regular expression set is more. It has so many meta characters. Finally, it contains the meta characters, the star, the brackets, all those things, the caret symbol. In this regular expression, there are two types, basic regular expression and extended one. For our normal operations, we use this basic regular expression. Some extra features are there just to match the file names, the file extensions. In that case, we go for extended regular expression. We'll start with the basic regular expression. The regular expressions is, I already said, it is just a meta characters. In the expression, if there are meta characters, then we will call it as a regular expression. See, we'll discuss this list one by one. If you see this table, it is not going to be very clear. If you see with the examples one by one, then it will be clear. We'll start with the character class. See, there is a name, the employee name, that is called Agarwal. That Agarwal spelling of the VK Agarwal is Agrawal. Sudhir Agarwal spelling is Agarwal. Since if you just write Agarwal, it is going to match this or this. In that case, what we are going to do is we are going to use this bracket. See, within the single quotes or the double quotes, we are going to write the pattern. But this pattern, now with the regular expression, we are going to write. See now, in the employees, there are so many. In the employees list, there are so many employees are there. See, if the employees list contains Agarwal, then it is going to list. See, two times Sudhir Agarwal is there because in the file guide contains two times. This command is not going to print two times. The employee list contains duplicate VK Agarwal and Sudhir Agarwal. That is why it is going to display two times. See what this bracket indicates. Within the bracket, small a and capital A indicates a starting letter. It can be a small a or the capital A. It is going to match. In this group, in group 1, it is going to match a single character. It can be a small a or it can be a capital A, not both. This is one group, first character, small a or capital A, small capital A or small a. After that, it is outside, G is outside the brackets, indicates mandatorily G should be there. Yes, G is there. After that, it in the brackets, AR, it is going to match, it is going to expect A or R. In the second group, it is going to match for a single character. It can be small a or it can be small r. That is why it has matched AGA and AGR. After that, once again AR, it is going to match small a or R. Then WAL is outside. WAL outside is nothing. Outside the bracket means it is 100%. It should expect WAL at the end of the name. Agarwal, this Agrawal. It is going to match. That is why it is called as character class. The character class you are going to mention within the rectangular brackets. If you mention within the rectangular brackets, it is going to match any of the for the single character in the group. At any number of times you can write this rectangular bracket. It is going to match for single character in that group. It is not only two characters, any 5 characters you can write. It is going to match a single character. That is how it works. If you add this negation symbol, the caret symbol followed by the character, it indicates it should match for the characters other than P. It should match for the characters other than alphabets. It should match for numbers. That is the meaning of this negation symbol. This indicates it should match for only numbers. It indicates it should match for the characters other than the letter P. Then it is going to match all the other characters. That is the meaning of this negation. Negating the class is using this caret symbol. If you see the list, see, this is the list. In that list, there are 2 times VK Agarwal is there. That is why VK Agarwal is there 2 times. And also Sudhir Agarwal is 2 times. Now, we'll go to the next class. Do you have any doubts in this? If you have any doubts, you can raise your hand. Then I will unmute and you can ask. Or you can ask the doubt in the chat itself. The next thing is the star. What is this star is? The star is asterisk, which indicates 0 or more. This star, say in the pattern grep, the same Agarwal, followed by the file name. This star, it is going to apply only for the preceding character. Before that, there will be a character, right? It applies only for that, not to the first G. It only applies for the second G. The star, it is going to apply for the preceding character, a single character, previous character. This indicates this G star indicates it can occur many times or 0 times, not at all. That is the meaning of that. A, capital A. In that, it is going to match a single character A or capital E. Then, outside the bracket, G. Mandatory, it is going to expect G. After that, G star. G star indicates 0 occurrence or more than occurrence. G, if it is there, then it is going to match that. We change one name, Agarwal. 1G is there. We'll make it Anil Agarwal 3G. Now we'll search. See, this G star, see, it has included this also. Why? This G, it is the first G. The next G star is any number of G's. It can be 0 also or more than 0. Any number. That is the meaning of this G star. This star always applies to the only previous character. It is not a G star. It is only G star. This is the meaning of. This is another the wide meta character which we have included in the regular expression. This is the regular expression. Dot. Dot we already know it is going to be a single character. It is going to expect for the single character. The pattern like this, 2 followed by 3 dots. It indicates it is a 4-character pattern. It is a 4-character pattern. It is going to begin with 2. After that, 3 characters. Any 3 characters it is going to match. The pattern dot star indicates match any number of characters or none. Is going to match any number of characters or none. See, dot is there, star is there. The pattern here is this dot star. The star applies to the previous character. Star indicates 0 or more. Therefore, in this command, G dot star Saxena, if you write within J and Saxena, It can be any number of characters can come. That is why dot, space, B, dot, space, everything is included. After that, Saxena is there. That is the meaning of this dot. If it is just the dot, if it is just a single dot, J dot Saxena means the meaning of this pattern is after J, it is going to expect single character, then Saxena. We'll try that. In the employee, J dot Saxena is there. We'll change it to, what we'll do is J B Saxena. Now there is a 10th line, JB Saxena is there. Now in the command, now J dot Saxena, it indicates it is going to expect a single character. That single character is B. Even though we'll add one more, we'll add one more J B B Saxena. Two B's are there. It cannot match that because dot, it will match only for single character. If you want to match that also, you can include two dots. Then it will expect two characters, J B B Saxena. That is why it has written you the result J B B Saxena. If you want both J B Saxena and J B B Saxena, in that case, star if you indicate, dot star, it can be any number of characters after J, then Saxena should be there. It is going to display. This is how this dot works. The next pattern is, regular expression is this caret symbol. This caret symbol is, and also dollar symbol. The caret symbol indicates it is starting with 2. The caret symbol is within the brackets indicates starting with 2. If any lines, if it's starting with 2 is there, then it is going to display that. Now I'll write the caret symbol followed by 2. Oh, this many lines are there. See, 2, 3, 6, 5, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 26, 2, 3, 6, 5. Any line with starting with 7? No. Any line starting with 1? Yes. 1006, 1006, 1265. The caret symbol indicates that each line, it should start with a single character. But now we'll make it ending with the dollar symbol. If any line should end with 4 characters. The line should end with 4 characters. This dollar indicates the line should end with 4 characters. That too, the first of that 4 characters is 7. After that, 3 dots, it can be anything. Is there any line? Yes, there are 5 lines. 7,000 is 7,800, 7,500, 7,000, 7,800. It is not always like this. I am going to match for the numbers. We'll change the numbers first. Yeah, everywhere it is 0. We'll change it to 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 6. So I have changed some numbers. Now I'll check for the line which will end with 6. 7, 5, 5, 6. 4 dollar. Any lines which are ending with 4. This is how it works. The dollar symbol indicates the line should end with the previous pattern. This caret symbol indicates it should start with a particular character. The caret symbol matching for the beginning of a line, the dollar symbol indicates for the ending of the line. The opposite of that, I want to display all the lines that should not begin with 2. For that, you have to include the character class inside the here. We know to match the lines starting with 2, caret symbol 2. But we want to negate that. If you want to negate that, the caret symbol you have to use. Now it is going to display all the lines other than 2. Caret symbol, it will display starting with 2. If you want to negate this, you have to include the negation. You have to include the caret symbol negation inside the rectangular brackets. Then it will display all the lines which are not starting with 2. That is the meaning of the caret symbol inside this rectangular brackets. To display all the lines that should not begin with some character. That should not begin with character. This is a straightforward. Say this to display only the directories. The ls-l, it is going to display all the files. It is going to display all the files inside that. But I don't want all the files. I want only the directory files. How I can do is ls-l will give me all the files, pipe symbol, grep command. What it is going to do? ls, it will give you all the output to the grep command. The grep command inside that, the line starting with B. There is only one folder that is called untitled folder. That is, it is going to give me the directories. B. Directory, the first character indicates it's a directory. Read, write, execute, read, execute, read, execute. For the owner, read, write, execute. For the group, read, execute. For the others, read, execute. This is how you can match only the directories. This is all about the basic regular expressions. The extended regular expressions are, there are the regular expressions, if you are using the extended regular expression set, the extended regular expression is nothing but some extra features are there in searching, that's all. For that, you have to use this -e. That is the main extra thing you have to add is, in the command you have to add -e, because you are using a different set. See, ch, any character, plus indicates matches for one or more occurrence of character ch. In the same way, question mark if indicates 0 or more occurrence of the character ch. If you write like this, expression 1, pipe symbol, expression 2, it will match this or this. If you want to match for a zip file or the JPEG file, you have to use like this. If you are written the expression like this, x1 or x2 within the bracket outside x3, it will match for x1, x3 or x2, x3. Or symbol is inside the brackets. That is why it is going to match x1, x3 or x2. And last one, characters, hardware or software. We'll see some 2 examples. See here, we already know plus means matches one or more occurrence. Question mark is 0 or more occurrence. See, whenever you use this plus and question mark, that will come under the extended regular expression set. The command can, the kernel can understand the plus and question mark if -e is there in the grep command. Now we'll see that grep command -e, then hyphen E, it indicates it's an extended regular expression set. Then you can use this plus question mark. This indicates small a or capital A followed by a single G. After that, zero or more any occurrence. After this G, zero or more occurrence. After that, other one. Is there any character like that? No. In the character set. I think there some characters are there. I think Garwan, Agar, Agarwan are there. Okay. Hmm. Why the problem is, since I have copied the double quotes which I have included, it is treated as a different character. It was not a proper double quotes. That is why it has not given the output. Now I have added the proper double quotes. It has given me the output. See, small a or capital A followed by single G, G. Then it is going to expect for zero or more occurrences. After that, A R W A L. Zero or one occurrence of the previous character. The previous character is, see, the previous character, one or more occurrence of the previous character plus. But here, question mark is zero or more occurrence of the previous character. The doubt that is going to arise is why this Agarwal is not matched. See, now it is matched because plus indicates any zero or one or more occurrence of the previous character. One or more occurrence of the previous character. That is why plus I have changed. Instead of this question mark, plus I have changed. If you want 0 or 1, question mark. That is the meaning of this plus and question mark. The next thing is matching the multiple patterns, which I have shown, this pipe symbol. See, within the double quotes, you match for Sen Gupta or Das Gupta. Before that, this pipe symbol you have to use. The name contains Sen Gupta is there or Das Gupta. You match for this name or this name. If you get both, no problem. That is what I have shown here, expression 1 or expression 2. Expression 1 or expression 2. GIF or JPEG. Now, if I write like this, now you'll understand with this example. Sen Gupta or Das Gupta. Instead of this, I'll write the half of the name. This is mandatory. It should end with Gupta. But yes, it should start with SEN or it can start with DAS. In that case also, it will give you the output. This is how you are going to use the extended regular expression. I'll share this PPT. You can try this. And till here, it will be there for your test. The next chapter will start from the after the internals, the shell programming. If we discuss this chapter, that will end the complete shell programming. Please send your attendance now and all the best for your test.